Hey everybody, I just wanted to do another quick little video. My thoughts on the whole Trump um, election, and everything. You know, I've given this a lot of thought, as I'm sure everybody else has, and you know, I've been noticing a trend, even with the people that are so-called awake and aware of this matrix are jumping on the wagon as far as voting for, Bernie. And then when he dropped out, it was voting for Hillary, not because they liked Hillary, but because it was a vote to make sure that Trump didn't get in, because he's so scary, and that because when he gets in, he's going to, bring us back. He's going to bring us backwards as far as all the rights that we've worked so hard and so long to get. And I understand that sentiment. I really, truly do. But I think the paradigm is shifting, and the elites understand this. They know that, they can't just get by on the Republican Democrat, narrative anymore. They can't just get by with that. They have to up the ante, because they realize now that people are waking up. And it's quite obvious that, Republican and Democrat are basically the same thing. So my opinion is, they had to put somebody that looked like an outsider, who looked anti-establishment, so that, some of the truthers would kind of fall for that and say, you know what, he can't be bought. He's not one of them. He's going to save us. We'll vote for him. He's great, They're finally letting an anti-establishment guy get in. And then it's going to get the people leaning, more on the liberal side to say, you know what, I didn't want to vote, but Trump is so out of control, and Trump is so scary that we're going to vote for Hillary out of, self-preservation, and because we're scared. And I think that they got us again. They understand that to put somebody like Bush running against Hillary, not as many people would have engaged. Not as many people would have gotten outraged, and not as many people would have panicked and ran to the polls. See, they need our participation. They need us to be involved, and to give us this, give our power away to these people. So they had to up the ante. They had to put a celebrity in there. First it was the first black, president. But it's almost like they were saying, well, what do we do next to keep them engaged? And so they threw in, a celebrity who is, very outspoken and very brash and very, bold in what he says, and makes no bones about it. So that, along with, making us even more divided through the mainstream media, exasperating the situation, it kind of worked, because, there's a lot of people who I thought were awake to this whole authority is a complete illusion, no voting, to, a lot of these people are just falling into the trap of, oh my goodness, we've got to vote, we've got to do something. It's just a trick. They got us, and it's just sad. It's sad because at the end of the day, we're still going to be supporting Israel, and if you don't know about that, then that's a whole nother thing. Trump isn't going to end the Federal Reserve. The last time a president wanted to do that, he got assassinated. So, I mean, it's just very clear. It's clear cut to me that we're being played. And, I'm hoping that, this unearthing of all these pent up emotions and all the dividedness. I hope it will end in a good way. I think it will, because, to see good things, sometimes we have to go through some tumultuous times, and go through some stuff to get to a better place. So this isn't all bad. I think it's a good thing, but it's very uncomfortable now for the country because we seem divided. But the thing is, at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We really do. We're all more united than we think. But that's just my thoughts on it, and I mean, we'll just have to see how this one plays out. But yeah, they upped the ante and it worked. So we'll just have to see what happens after this. Thanks.